Fala galera, aqui é o Guilherme trazendo mais um vídeo da série da NBA 2K16. E hoje é só pra avisar vocês, pessoal, aquele personagem eu não sei. Aí, ó.
Hi everyone, a pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right
ganhar
in
essa
the
partida,
midst of all
primeiro a
the
gente
action.
perdeu.
Hi,
Bem
this is Kevin
feio.
Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Texas Longhorns
Toca aqui no Guilherme,
facing
toca
the
aqui no Guilherme, toca aqui
UCLA
no Guilherme.
Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never
Vai,
gets old.
isso,
Every
ó,
big-time player
2 pontos
makes
já.
a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be
Falta.
scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both
Tá
of
bom,
these
né?
teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
On the court for the Longhorns.
O problema desse jogo aqui pra mim é a marcação, é muito difícil de marcação. Os dribles eu ainda não aprendi vários bons dribles.
Here's Free.
Não, isso pegou.
Texas grabs the
Ah,
miss.
deixa o rebote pra mim.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA
Vai,
and the NBA
faz.
over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin, Bill Walton also
Toca aqui,
coming
toca
out
aqui no
of
Guilherme.
Westwood.
One thing with Freak that we know is he
Chuta.
makes sure he gets his shots
Isso,
up no matter
bandeja.
what. One way or
Boa.
another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a
Ah,
twin
primeiro
sister
ponto
who
dos
actually
caras,
taught
mano. Não
him
pode
how to
deixar
play
eles
ball.
fazerem ponto.
She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Free.
Chuta!
After the Bruins picking up a
Vai,
basket
pega
just
o
moments
rebote.
ago.
Não.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that
Tô
open.
tentando
Lucky
fazer o
right
size up,
there
mano, mas
for
eu não
the
tô
D.
conseguindo ter muita qualidade no size up.
Pass to Fresh.
Nossa, de 3.
Launches it. There's the bucket. Good.
Nossa, não deu nem.
Fresh has got 5.
Não deu nem chance.
Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah,
Passa na
and
ponte,
they've
passa na
continued
ponte,
that
passa na
tradition
ponte.
with current NBA stars, Kevin Love.
Isso, falta.
Russell Westbrook probably
Vamos testar minhas habilidades nessa
highest
falta, porque eu não tô
profile
acostumado.
former Bruins in the NBA today.
Vamos ver.
Texas shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Aí, foi a primeira. Eu sempre erro a segunda.
And
Aí,
both free
acertei
throws
as
good
duas.
from Freak.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And
Vai, vai,
stolen
vai,
by
vai,
Freak.
vai. Pega essa
Here's
cesta aí, amigo.
Ford.
Ah,
That's Free
você tá
with
de
the rebound.
brincadeira,
Oh, that's a
velho.
golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah,
Olha
at
o
this
YouTube.
level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that
Dei
one
mó
down.
assistência pro
Freak
maluco.
passes to Turner.
Isso, vai.
Freak
Pegou,
gets to
vai,
Turner.
vai,
It's
cesta.
deflected. The dive for the ball. And that one is
Isso,
handled home.
boa,
And
garoto.
gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is
Isso, pegou,
one of the most
vai,
determined
vai.
rebounders, Clark,
Volta
we
aqui,
have got
de
in the
3.
NBA.
De
Yeah, you're
3.
calling it right, Kevin. I
Ah,
mean, he
não
gets so
caiu.
many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Free
Ali, ó.
to the inside. Here's Roberts. Out of bounds, Texas takes possession.
Falta pra eles, lance livre, hein? Podemos deixar eles ganharem. Ih, ó, voltei os 15.
Irving's checked in for Thomas. Looney comes in
Fui
for
substituído. Antes eu não tinha deixado a opção de ter substituído. Mas, tipo, é melhor, eu deixei mais realista, né? É mais legal também,
He's
assim.
in at point guard. Davis is out there with Hudson, and it's Rush in at the 3 spot. On the pass to Campbell.
Esperando
From
contra-ataque.
deep, and
Isso.
another miss by UCLA.
Vai, manda aqui em mim.
Thornton dishes to Freak.
Chuta.
Texas
Nossa, a
no
bola
good
não
that
cai
time
comigo, velho.
either. UCLA trails by 8. Passes it to Campbell.
Vai. Marca esse cara aqui.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Nossa, quase teve. Nossa,
To the
interceptei
inside.
o passe.
It's stolen by Davis.
Vai. Não era pra esse cara não, mas.
And here's Freak. He has 6.
Nossa, o cara devolve
Puts up the baby hook.
Opa,
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Longhorns have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw good to Freak. So both teams changing it up here.
Vamos pra mais ponto, hein?
And both
Perfeito, ó.
free
8
throws
pontos a
good from
partida, hein?
Freak. There's 10
Bom
seconds left in the first
aproveitamento.
half. Porter passes to Roberts.
Deixa eu chutar não, deixa eu chutar não, deixa eu chutar não.
From beyond the arc
Puta
and then
que
some.
cesta linda, hein?
Roberts got his first
Deixa
bucket
os
of the
caras
game and he's
chutar.
on the board for 3. And so we wrap
Nossa,
up
não deu nem
the first
tempo
half.
de... Tá com 0,2 segundos, mano. Bom primeiro tempo de jogo. Vamos no segundo.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams,
Manda aqui, manda aqui, manda aqui, manda aqui, manda aqui. Aqui, cara, manda aqui, cara. Nossa, manda as minhas bolas de 3 nunca caem. Tem que parar de tentar 3. Ah, eu coloquei o número da camisa 30 do Stephen Curry. Nossa, deixamos livre, gente. Pera aí, amigo.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there.
Que linda, a bola não cai.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
5 pontos só.
A different look for Texas.
De 19, 10 pontos foram marcados por mim.
Irving's checked in for Thomas. Porter comes in for Fresh. And Starks is subbed in for Free. A different look for Texas. Now Starks.
Já dá pra sentir que tá dificultando o jogo. Não tá mais que nem tava no começo do jogo, que era mais fácil.
Starks outside. They double him with Freak. Here's Porter. And off the front. And in it goes. Longhorns leading by 6.
Ah, eu saí, né? Agora que eu percebi.
Then it's Porter. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. And it's Freak missing. Freak's gone 3 of 9 shooting. And the foul called on Freak.
Não fiz nada.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Free. Low block shot on the way. The rebound by Turner.
Liga aí.
The drive by Ellis.
Liga aqui,
to the right side. Here's Freak. Good.
Boa.
And the assist goes to Ellis. And 12 points for Freak.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Size up.
13 feet away.
Ah.
It's tipped. UCLA trails by 8.
Pegou.
The rebound by Turner.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Freak. Off the mark there.
Nossa, essa foi muito feia.
Freak's gone 4 of 12.
Pega. Nossa, não. Ah, nossa, agora deu um bug na mente. Já que a bola tava com a gente até. 6 pontos. Segundo round, dá pra ganhar. Pega. Eita. Nossa, entreguei. Esses pontos fazem diferença no final do jogo.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Turner dishes to Ellis. Feeds it to Ford. Longhorns passing it around. There's Freak. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Quantos pontos eu tô? 14.
He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
52 seconds left in the game.
Voltamos do joguinho. Vamos.
$50 seconds left to play here in the second half.
Nossa.
Money.
Olha que jogo, velho. Tem que parar com essa mania, sempre sai do campo. Passou, cara. Passa a bola. Nossa.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Fresh. Connects.
3. Nossa, só 2 pontos.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it?
Ai, é muito chato esses negócios assim. Isso aí eu não gosto muito.
Here's UCLA. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Free. Now the dish to Roberts. Out to the right wing for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No.
Acabou o jogo, né? Fala, galera. Um cortezinho aqui pro começo do jogo, né? Vamos lá. Vou tentar sempre fazer 2 partidas por episódio. Aí, vamos lá. Esse time aqui já parece melhor. Aí, já bloqueei uma aqui.
This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get 2 high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves,
toca lá.
I think it just adds to the
No
excitement.
Elias Júnior. Boa, Ford. Boa.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a
Nossa,
power,
não,
they have
Zaga.
always played
Zaga.
solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Vai, Elias. Tô com Elias, quer dizer. Tô contigo, mano. Tô contigo.
Huskies with the rebound.
Nossa, o maluco pegou a bola.
Out of bounds, Texas takes possession.
Ele errou a bola, foi isso que eu vi. Ele errou a bola.
Ellis outside. They set the pick. Pass to Doherty.
Não, demorou muito.
To the middle. Here's Freak. And 2 free throws
Alto
coming
dois.
up as he
Tem que
misses
acertar
that
os
one.
dois não seguidos, hein? Vamos.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Hey, you want me to close my eyes on this one too?
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
São nada, missão cumprida.
Here is Day.
Nossa, não joga
The dish to
muito.
Joseph. He feeds it to Day. The Texas Longhorns been building their basketball program
Nossa,
over the
esse
years.
time aí vai
They've
ser
been on the
difícil
verge of
ganhar, hein?
greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very
Tentar fazer minha
decorated in
parte.
its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And Day drops them both. And here's Freak.
Tá porra. Nossa, a bola ainda voltou,
Jordy the
velho.
pass to Freak. And another shot.
2. Espera,
Kept
rebote,
alive.
espera,
And
rebote.
Turner kicks to Freak. Tough break
Nossa,
there. Shot after
não.
shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Martin dishes to Day. There's a screen. They double him with Freak. Martin the pass to Day. Martin the screen.
Olha onde eu tava, velho.
Day kicks to Splitter. Off to a
Olha,
good start as he hits his
eu não
first
tenho
shot
noção
attempt.
And while the
localização
Longhorns
nesse
don't
mapa
have any
aí.
college titles in men's basketball, they have yet to even make it to the final
Não,
game of
ela
the
não era
tournament.
pra
You
ir,
get the
cara. Eu tô
feeling
cagando o
it's
time.
just a matter of time.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here is Day. Pass to Keith. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Joseph in the corner for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north.
Nossa, tem
if you
3
will.
A
perfeitos
platoon
aí,
swap
velho.
here for Texas.
Aí, eu voltei agora. 15 a 6.
Texas trails by 9.
Well, you know, the Longhorns have won a lot of conference titles over the years. Their conference isn't known as a
Nossa,
basketball power. The
velho.
school loves their athletics, and they are intent on having a strong basketball team.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with both. And it's 4 in at the 4 spot. And for the Huskies, they've got Martin.
Nossa,
And it's
coisa
Joseph
boa.
in at the small forward. Day kicks to Joseph. Splitter against Turner. UConn moving that ball around. Splitter sets a screen. And it's Joseph in the corner. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Dishes to Freak. And stolen by Posey. Joseph, the pass to Posey. Feeds it to Joseph. Goes to the reverse
Nossa,
layup and
acertei,
clinks it
velho.
in.
Filha da puta.
Joseph's got 5. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Huskies.
Nossa, que
They've
assistência.
come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Splitter dishes to Day. Splitter sets a screen. Here is Day. Back to Splitter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Splitter's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Huskies. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Fires from 18 and 4
Nossa,
with
que
the
assistência. Eu tô com
basket on the assist by
204 pontos.
Freak.
Não tô
He
tão,
has 6.
tão,
And he
tão
should
mal
thank the
assim.
team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And the foul called on Freak.
Voltei de novo agora. Não, voltei no final do primeiro tempo. Primeiro quarto. 7 pontos de diferença.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
On the court for the Longhorns. Freak in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the four-man position.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Day kicks to Splitter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Texas trails by 8. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA, and him a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
Ele voltou pro meio do campo.
NBA talent pass through.
Aí. Nossa, comigo. Fora do time, os malucos fez um monte de ponto, mano.
Right wing. Read the pass to Jennings. Can't hit from in close.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves it.
Assistência. Oh, beleza.
On the floor for UConn. Pierce is out there with Reed.
Tirei a bola porque o maluco não foi pro outro. Deu uma assistência.
Reed with it. He kicks to Jennings. They double him with Freak. Passes it to Splitter. Outside Jennings. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Inside. No luck. Now Texas takes it the other way.
And guys, just thinking about all the great NBA players from UConn. Ray Allen now retired, but he's the biggest name. How about Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Kemba Walker, Shabazz Napier? I mean, you could go on and on with the Huskies.
The Huskies making a switch here. And stolen by Freak. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tô jogando bem agora, hein? 2 roubadas, não tem nenhum bloqueio, nenhum rebote.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
A minute 50 left to play in the second half. Count that one.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in his game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Here is Day. Kicks it to Splitter. Out of bounds, Texas will take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Now Texas with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Ellis kicks to Turner. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Turner. And 11 points for Freak.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Huskies with the rebound.
Ah, não
And
consegui
he thought
fazer.
he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up
Cara,
on that
passei
play.
por
and
dentro
cut
do
him
jogador,
off.
da bola, quer dizer.
Day kicks to Splitter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all
6
over
pontos,
that.
a gente precisa
Clearly a foul.
administrar
I
a
mean, didn't
vitória.
give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you gotta
Mas
play
errou
without foul.
primeiro,
And that one
não
misses.
engana mais não. Que eu acho que eu sempre saio
He's
no
able to hit the
segundo quarto,
second
né?
one, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, he'd sure
Bom,
like
tem
to
que ser
have that
assim.
miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're
Totalmente
leading
diferente.
freebies at the line.
Here's Freak. Off target from
É,
outside.
como sempre não.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
There's the feed to Splitter. UConn moving that ball around. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for Texas. Who split? 2 shots.
And he makes the first of the
Acertou
1-1.
primeiro,
And Splitter drops them
acertou o
both.
segundo.
Big time trip to the line there.
E agora são
Bringing
só
this
3
down to a
pontos, hein?
one-possession game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly,
Aí, ó.
just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of
Nossa,
the game.
velho.
You know, I don't believe in the word
Eles eram de
choke, but
3.
to come away empty right there
Nossa,
is brutal.
13
This
segundos
game
em
would have been
ponto.
over. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Ford
Não era
kicks
pra
to
ele, não
Doherty.
era pra ele,
Now
não
the
era
dish to
pra
Freak.
ele.
And now they decide to foul
Falta, falta,
intentionally.
falta. 6 segundos e meio, tem que acertar as duas.
And no good this time on
Nossa,
the
que
1-1.
mentira, foi perfeita quase. Não deixa, não deixa, só
To
não deixa
take the
chutar.
lead. Oh, that shot had a
Isso.
chance, but no good.
Boa. Aí, ó, viu?